Hey guys, it's me, Flinnka. Let me paint you a picture. You're sitting down watching the hottest new anime of the season. Oh, this anime is fire hot. Twitter can't stop talking about it. Worldwide riots are being held as tribute to its glory. The United Nations has approved it as factually better than Jesus' reincarnation. Everybody loves it. You love it. So you just finished watching an episode of this show, but you're still on that episode afterglow high. What do? You go on YouTube, you watch a clip of your favorite moment from the episode, and then you scroll down to the comments section, which is a totally natural thing to do. You want to see if your opinion or your thoughts of a show align with
Remember your favorite character from... He dies!
Spoilers are an inescapable void, a violation to the Geneva Conventions, and they're only getting worse. Throughout the past 2 years or so, I've been seeing spoilers on shows, movies, and anime than ever before. I don't know if it's because I've gotten better at being aware of my surroundings, or if ruining people's day is the hottest new trend. Either way, it is out of control. My Hero Academia, Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan, Jujutsu Kaisen, JoJo. I can't enter into a single place that talks about these type of shows without the fear of somebody creeping up behind me and hitting me with the "your favorite character will die" card and frolic away like a Disney princess. So today I want to throw a tantrum like a child who didn't get the blue lollipop and share with you guys a few experiences that I've had with spoilers. So sit down in a circle, legs crossed, it's story time. Okay, so the first notable experience I had with spoilers has to do with something that happened way back in the day. I was 14. Cringy, moody, and full of puberty. During this time, I had just started watching this one anime called Clannad. If you don't know what the show is, go watch it. It's beautiful, funny, and makes you cry like a bitch. So I was watching the second season and got to the midway mark and decided to turn in for the night because it was getting late. But before I went to bed, I wanted to re-watch some of my favorite moments of the episode I just watched. And you know, back in the day, you watch anime on pirated sites, but there was a whole lot of pop-ups and I didn't want to deal with that bullshit, so I went on YouTube. After watching the clip, I went to the comment section, you know, the usual. And for the most part, everyone was enjoying the clip as much as I was, laughing at it, making jokes out of it. It was a grand old time. But not far away emerges this bag of filth ninja bastard. For some unknown reason, this asshole was the master of stealth. He must have been wearing some Harry Potter cloak of invisibility shit. Naruto running behind me. He could have been pole dancing in front of an entire concert, and no one would have been able to detect him. So once I passed this guy's comment, he barrages me, assaults me with the fact that on episode 16, obviously I'm not gonna spoil it, that'd be a little contradictory to my tone of this entire video now, wouldn't it? But if you've watched the show, then you would know at the end of the second season, 2 big major events happened. And so I was spoiled to the first one. Yay. Needless to say, I was not happy for the rest of the night, but look at that, it gets better. As I was about to leave the comment section, scrolling back up, Bag of Filth takes me by the hand, leads me to the stand, calls in air support, and cuts the story short by bombing the shit out of me with the fact that on episode 20, I was spoiled by his brother. Bag of feces of the second big event that would happen. I was sad. I was angry. I was mostly confused at who let these war criminals stroll up to this nice wholesome get-together of comments and conduct targeted attacks on the locals. This next story has to deal with everybody's favorite middle child. Manga readers. Oh, brother, not these assholes! A few seasons back, I was really enjoying this one show that I'm not gonna name, so let's just call it, Fun Show. Fun Show was heat. Every episode was a bop. The animation and music, stellar. The main girl? Amazing! Best girl, simp mode, fully erect, already in the process of creating a religion around her. Basic stuff, she's great. So at this time, I finished watching an episode of Fun Show, and the episode was actually completely about her, and my pants were thoroughly creamed. I probably replayed a very specific scene from that episode like 100 times, and it was so good that I knew I couldn't be the only one. And you know what you do when you want to try to find other members of the Brotherhood? You go down to the comments to see if anyone else agrees with you. I did. Absolutely. A natural part, of course.
They did her justice, but as a manga reader, you guys shouldn't get too attached.
Why would you say that? I don't understand. Why would you say that? Literally no one around here asked you to say that. You just came in, slapped us all across in the face, and just expect us to be fine with that. What compelled you to say that? As somebody who reads manga very frequently, I love manga. But the community... I just wish they would just, I don't know, kind of chill. They're a bunch of pricks! This next story actually doesn't deal with me getting spoiled on anything. It's just a matrix dodge of a moment to a potentially rage-inducing fit. So at the time, aka April 23rd, I went to go see the Demon Slayer movie because it just became available for screening. Like, literally the first day in North America. And on my drive back home, I was listening to the movie soundtrack because... you know, I wanted to listen to that electrical... But because it was more of a remix that was done on YouTube, it was a Demon Slayer video on YouTube, therefore, the algorithm was like... Hey, I heard you like Demon Slayer! And in this giant pile of Demon Slayer content, there was one video whose title was the details of the ending of the movie. The ending of the movie was the title of the video. I just wake up in a cold sweat sometimes, remembering that happened moments after I left the theater. Because of that, I always wonder about the what if scenario. Would I have been poker faced throughout the entire film? Would I have just refunded my ticket and then go to a bar instead? Would I have tried to find the bastard that uploaded the video and strangle him until he was a lifeless corpse? Actually, let's talk about this bastard of a man. Oh, there he is. Gotta love him. Gotta love the funny man. Yeah, I really do appreciate his work. What type of inconsiderate piece of garbage do you have to be to place the ending of a movie as your YouTube title? Why are you going around spoiling shit for views? I thought the meta of the game was to make these very clickbait titles that are summarizing what's happening but being very, very suggestive. Like this video, when a jealous girl wants you to badly watch anime. Or this video, when you're living with a lot of non-human girls and now everyone has fallen in love with you. Or the classic, don't touch my body there. Look, even I can make one. Thicko Nason wants his stick, but wasn't prepared to take in a massive brick. Huh? Where did those go, huh? Those ones were great. Everybody loved those.
Flinnka, you're over-exaggerating. The movie was out in Japan like 7 months before then. That's enough time to spoil a movie.
That's what you sound like. For Europe and the Americas, it was released the day I watched it, or a day before because of time zones, or the day after because of time zones. I don't really care, not the point. For anyone else, that would have been like if somebody walked out of the cinema and then yelled out the ending of the movie to the people lining up to watch the same movie. Alright, so this is gonna be the last story I have for you today, but before I tell it, let me be real with you really quick. Let me just take off the mask, drop the act, and getting close. I don't think spoilers are that bad. What? No. Really? Most anime movie shows I tend to forget about after like 2 weeks of watching it anyways, so it's not really a big deal for me in the long run. Sure, it's a nuisance. It makes me wonder why people like role-playing as annoying flies, but it's not like my life is completely dependent on the purity of how I experience an anime. No, it's just like when a smoker passes by me and pollutes my air with his cancer fumes. It's annoying, but I'll get over it. And that's how I usually feel when it comes to spoilers. Until this happened. Alright, let me set the scene. I'm working on that Waifu War highlights video that I did too damn long ago. I was just drawing up a few scenes, making sure everything looked good, but I wanted to end the night with getting some references for a very specific character. So when I got on Google and typed in this certain character's name in the search bar, the first thing that pops up as one of the top recommended searches for this character is their death. Insert character name here is death. The fucking Google search engine spoiled a character's death. How the hell am I supposed to avoid that? I'll give all my previous encounters some credit. Some form of volition, voluntary action had to be performed by me. I scrolled down to the comment section. I searched up Demon Slayer videos after the movie was just released. A fraction of the blame does fall on me. Y'all still assholes though. What about this? What about this? I wasn't on a website. I wasn't even on a links page. This was the fucking Google Chrome search bar! Where did I go wrong? What the hell was I supposed to do? So yeah, that's all I really wanted to rant about. Just wanted to let everyone know that you will run into spoilers, whether you like it or not. It is an inevitability. Like death, taxes, and NTR and hentai. Make that the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, why don't you? I'm done here. That about it. Bye.